This is Sportscentre.
Hey, I'm Marissa Alberto, and the Montreal Canadiens welcome the Winnipeg Jets to town tonight. And both are quickly reaching desperation mode as they try to keep from slipping too far out of the playoffs. The Habs are 5th in the Atlantic, and while they're only 2 points out of a wildcard spot, it's an absolute logjam of teams they'll have to hop to get there. Meanwhile, the Jets are 6th in the Central, and just like the Habs sit 2 points out of a wildcard spot. But more importantly, this is a team that just lost to the Sabres and has to have a players-only meeting after. But the Jets are more similar to the Canadiens than you realize. These two Canadian squads have had bizarrely similar starts. Started out on high for both of them, with each going 9-3 in their first 12 games, and setting off October with a November 1st win. Both teams would then go on to lose their next games on November 4th, and would go on to lose 9 of the next 13, with each only winning 4. Why is this so similar? I don't understand. There's just like a mirror up to their seasons. I'm creeped out. The only difference between these two teams over this downstretch is that 3 of the Habs' losses came in OT or shootout. But another similarity is that goaltending's been an issue for both teams. And following another subpar performance from Sam Montembeault Tuesday night, TSN's resident goaltender Martin Biron dove into the woes of Montreal's crease.
Mostly when you look at Samuel Montembeault in the first half of the game, gives up 4, misses technical elements like this, doesn't get his anchor on the right post, and the reverse VH, gets beat by Jake Sanderson, can't get the rebound, Drake Batterson gets it. This is the third and the fourth goal early in the second period, and you're thinking it ends up being a 5-2 game, but the third and fourth goal are huge. Now, it is a very tricky situation in Montreal right now, trying to find some quality goaltending. Montembeault's played 13 games, only 4 quality starts in those 13 games when you look at the goals save above expectations. So that's not the way they want to go. That's not the way he wants to go.
But it's not just Montembeault. Both Montreal goalies have combined for an .875 save percentage, which ties the Habs with the Sens for worst in the league, which is an exceptionally painful mark considering the Habs are allowing the 10th fewest shots in the league. Just stop the puck, brother! Meanwhile, Eric Comrie has not done a great job, replacing the injured Connor Hellebuck. Since Helly's 4 to 6 week timetable was announced November 21st, Comrie has won just 1 of his last 5 starts, while getting pulled against the Sabres in his last start, something Jets coach Scott Arniel talked about.
Just trying to spark, and that's Combs will go against Montreal. That's really, we were chasing that game right from the get-go, and it wasn't. I didn't have the warm and fuzzies about anything happening, and it was give the kid another opportunity, get him in there, and at the end of the day, like I said, Combs is just getting ready for Wednesday night.
You know, talking about the Jets being bad just makes my day a little better. Time now for building the FIFA World Cup presented by Home Depot. We're just 2 days away from the World Cup draw and have plenty of interesting scenarios for Canada. First off, here's the good news. Canada as host, along with Mexico and the Americans, will be in pot 1, meaning they will not be in a group with juggernauts like Spain, Argentina, France, England, Brazil, Portugal, Netherlands, Belgium, or Germany. Which, thank God. But that doesn't mean there aren't some dangerous teams they could be drawn against. Well, Croatia looks like the most dangerous team in pot 2. Let's not forget about Morocco, who was in Canada's group in 2022 and beat them 2-1 in the group stage. Morocco even made it all the way to the semis, where they lost to France, and then eventually lost to the team we were just talking about in the 3rd place game, Croatia. Now things are a little easier in pot 3, and this is probably the pot you want to get a European team from, as Scotland is definitely beatable. But while Norway may look weaker than other European powerhouses, they did go 8-0 in qualifying, with a 37-5 goals for and against ratio, including beating Italy twice, which is annoying that I would even have to say that in the story, like, give me a break. And my fellow Cugine, also DSC backup producer Fabio Lucarini, says it's not a big deal, okay? Now, pot 4 could also have some tough matchups for Canada, as the 4 European playoff winners are all in pot 4. And we will have 2 UEFA teams in 4 different groups. So we could be looking at Canada and Italy together, even if they draw a European team earlier. Like, do you think that's fair? Do you think that would be fair, first of all, for Italy to even make it in, number 1, so all the Italians in Toronto will lose their minds, but then it's like they just want to cheer for Canada, but they're going to play against... No. That's too much. It's actually not fair. I don't want it. You can watch the FIFA World Cup draw Friday on TSN at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, but pregame starts nice and early at 10 a.m. But it's a big day, so of course we will be joining you in the watch party. You can join me and the Bardown Boys live on TSN's YouTube. We'll be watching with you. Okay, let's switch to hoops now. Because are you paying attention to what Scottie Barnes has been doing? He was just named NBA Defensive Player of the Month and is maybe entering the conversation when it comes to Defensive Player of the Year. Last night, the Raps snapped their mini 2-game losing streak, getting back into the win column against Portland. And with the game on the line, guess who was there on the defensive end to seal the victory? Denied! Get that garbage out of here! You can really hear the emotion after that block with all the energy. And sticking with the Raptors, Bell Inbound Assist is back. This year, Bell and the Raptors are making an even bigger impact across Canada by offering 3 grants of $30,000 each to help even more newcomers feel at home. Do you know a Canadian organization or center that's connecting new Canadians through sport? Nominate a deserving organization today at bellinboundassist.ca. Or if you're watching us on Insta, just click the link below.
The Bell Inbound Assist grant changed everything. Suddenly, we can help more newcomers in Canada. We could dream a little bigger.
For us, it didn't just mean newcomers had a place to play, they had a place to belong. And it wasn't just the funding. It was knowing Bell, the Raptors, and Canadians across the country believed in us.
With the Bell Inbound Assist, we're able to connect more newcomers to their communities. Now it's your turn. Nominate a community org or community center today.
3 grants, $30K each.
This is an awesome initiative. Let's give the website once again is bellinboundassist.ca. Go there now to nominate a deserving organization. Time now for my favorite segment, Anywhere's That We Love Sports Today.
Why we love sports today.
And if this doesn't sell you, I don't know what does. Here is hot air balloon soccer, which honestly sounds terrifying. Don't you have to have perfect conditions to just even go up in a hot air balloon? I can't imagine messing that up with soccer.
Блядь, еще раз, дай еще раз, блядь. Похуй. Давай, прыгай с концов. Ага, давай.
No to all of that. No to all of that. And then he adds the Ronaldo Siu. Like, no. I'm actually out on this whole thing. Get out of town. That's it for me today. We'll see you back tomorrow at 3 Eastern. No Pacific. Have a good one.